Hello, 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 and hello. Thank you guys for joining for our quick pop in. Not going to hold you guys too long. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. It is Tuesday and it is hot outside. I went outside earlier. Oh my God. It's like the oven is on hell. I couldn't stay outside for long. I said, oh my God. Yeah. So hopefully you guys are staying cool and hydrated today. Okay. But we're gonna get into the show. Y'all see the thumbnail, okay? Let me move my banner so y'all can see all of it, y'all. We are back addressing this bullshit again. Okay. This is the last time I'm gonna talk about it. I don't think I'll have to talk about it after today. Okay, because y'all know I do move with receipts and I do have one today. So we're gonna dead this situation, and I really didn't want to have to talk about this shit again. But for clarification, we will. But in the meantime, in between time, let's get into our other topics before we get into it. Of course, everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. All right, let's get into it. Marvin Winans has an employee at his church, you guys, that did some crazy janky stuff that's brought some negative attention to his church. We're going to get into it. Come on, Pool. Hey, Marcella, thanks for stopping by to support. Hi. All right, so the St. James show has reported that Marvin Winans' employee, guys, is headed to prison. Now, federal court records show that Sheena Watson, also known as Sheena Brown, has been sentenced to 40 months in federal prison after pleading guilty to wire fraud, access device fraud, and aggravated identity theft stemming from the theft of more than $350,000 from Perfecting Church in Toledo, Ohio. So she was stealing money from Marvin Winans' church, you guys. Now, according to prosecutors, she allegedly concealed the theft by creating fraudulent financial reports, and she was using credit cards, church credit cards to be exact, diverting cash app donations into personal accounts, and even obtaining a credit card using the pastor's identifying information. She did this to Marvin Winans, y'all. She has also been ordered to pay more than $410,000 in restitution. What do you guys think about that? That's the young woman on my screen. She not too long ago got married, and I'm not sure why she decided to steal this much money from Perfecting Church, which is Marvin Winans from the Winans, the group, the gospel group, the Winans. And then he's also a pastor, and he is also BB and CC Winans' brother as well. So y'all know exactly who he is, but he does have a church, and he has churches in multiple locations. But this lady here was working for some years, I read in another publication, and she stole this much money from his church. So now she is facing some months in prison for this theft. She has several charges, as I just read to you guys as well. So prayers up for Marvin Winans. I think he was trying to get some other project off the ground, and they were halted. I don't know if it was for money reasons. I can't speak on it, but child, maybe that 350,000 that she stole could have went towards that. Damn, right? That's why you have to make sure you do thorough background checks on people, especially if they're going to be handling your money or books and things like that, because you do have people that steal. Church people steal. They will steal. But yeah, let's move on, honey. That's a hot ass mess. All right, so this lady here, I feel like she might have some mental problems, because she's running around doing all these videos online saying that Cardi B stole her kids. I'm like, bitch, Cardi B got 3 kids. What she want to steal your damn kids for? What she want your kids for when she got 3 of her own? Let's get into this topic here. What is that? Returnative? Let's get into it. She said that rapper Cardi B is stalking and harassing me, and she kidnapped my kids. That's what this lady is saying. So she's accusing Cardi B of this. She probably don't get sued. Y'all know Cardi do not play. She would get her attorneys on this. But this lady has several videos on social media claiming that Cardi B stolen her kids. Let's get into it, child. This is crazy.
Whenever I come online and make videos about my children being missing, because Cardi B is behind it, and she has, again, affiliations with, I guess, the owners of the platform or the politicians that she's affiliated with, gets my videos striked, get my accounts banned, showing of, things that's going on around Baltimore City against me. And so, yes, I've been unsuccessful in filing a police report against rapper Cardi B, who is behind my children being missing and my 3-year-old grandson being used for profit. I want my kids. My kids are missing, and I want the government to stop helping this woman to hold my kids from me and to stalk and harass me. Whenever I come online and make videos about my
I'm gonna
children being
we're
missing,
gonna look at a few of her videos. I think she might be unhinged just a little bit, right? It's giving unhinged. I don't see Cardi B just out here taking people's kids when damn she trying to make time to take care of her own damn kids with touring and everything else. I don't think she want to add your kids to the pile of kids that she already has, right? Hell, she got nannies for her kids, so why she want to add to her bill? Weird, right? Let's keep going though. She's still going, honey.
since I am
So here she says, a rapper Cardi B kidnapped my kids. Weird.
unable to file a police report against someone who has been following me
Weird.
for a few years now, trying to unalive me. And you may say, how you're not able to file a police report? They won't take a report from me. They
Because your ass is fucking crazy. That's why they won't take a report, because you're crazy.
keep giving me the runaround every time I go to the police station about myself and my kids who are missing. And rapper Cardi B is behind the kidnapping of my children. She has a clique here in Baltimore, very large clique all throughout the city and the state. I'm in Baltimore, Maryland. And one of my relatives named. So as I was saying in my last video.
So here she's saying the politicians don't work for the taxpayers, they work for Cardi B. Yeah, I'm sensing some mental illness.
The same thing that Cardi B was doing in New York with those women in the bar who she had attacked, set up an attack against those women. It's the same thing she's doing in Baltimore and all around America and Lord knows where else. So she sets up these attacks and, pay the politicians so that she could stay out of police reports, which is what's happening with me. So that's why I can't get anywhere, in Baltimore City.
Okay, so if children are missing, I don't care if it's a celebrity or not. Child Protective Services are going to step in. The police is going to do a missing persons report on said kids, and they're going to find the fucking kids. And if Cardi has those kids, they're going to go and get those kids from her if they're not her children and they're not supposed to be there. I don't see them saying, oh, she's this huge rapper, let the kids just stay there. I don't think they're going to be saying that. If you are begging and pleading for this person to give you your kids back and you're saying that they were kidnapped, I don't see them saying, oh, they're locking celebrities up now, right? Rapper Twista about to go to jail for tax evasion? Like several celebrities, hell, they locked Bill Cosby's ass up. So do you think that they will not come and get Cardi B for kidnapping charges if they were true, right? I'm feeling like something's a little disconnected, unhinged, weird, crazy. All the words that describe that is what I'm feeling right here.
Against her because the city works for her, obviously. They don't work for the taxpayers. So whenever I make
saying here, I want my card. I want my kids, Cardi B. This is what this lady is saying.
Videos speaking out about this situation or showing certain events that happen while I'm protesting downtown about this situation. Those videos get removed. A lot of my videos are shadow banned. My account gets striked. My videos are constantly removed. Like my last account was deactivated just to, as one of the ways that this group of individuals try to silence me. So that's the reason why I protest. In addition to that, I'm being threatened with fake charges to put me in jail so that they can silence me since they can't get me to shut up since I'm protesting. So I haven't committed any crime. This is all I own right here. Food.
So that's all you. It sounds like she may be homeless. She's saying this is all she owns. She might be on the streets. Probably Child Protective Services may have taken your kids, and you're trying to blame it on Cardi B. Like your mind is just like, crazy people try their mind just be wandering all over the place. And maybe she just woke up thinking about Cardi B that day. Maybe she was looking at the BT Awards and like, oh, that's who took my kids while Cardi was performing. I don't know. I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt, but I don't feel like Cardi B is out here just snatching up kids like a trafficker. I just don't feel like that. I really want you to get some help, love, because it's giving maybe you're on something or you might need to be on something. Paxil, Prozac is usually what they give people that are in this state of mind, right? And you might want to look into that. Someone might need to, family member could maybe 5150 you until they figure out what the fuck is going on with you, because Cardi's gonna mess around and sue the shit out of you for that, and she probably gonna get nothing but that damn book bag from your ass because you just said that's all you own. But still, girl, stop lying on this lady. All right, I do not feel like Cardi up and stole your damn kids. Move right along. All right. Real Housewives of Atlanta news. We kind of touched on this morning in Car Chronicles. Angela, we're talking about her. Because Angela Oakley, they are roasting and toasting her ass right now. Shout out to the 117 watching me. Okay. Housewives from a Housewife said the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Angela Oakley, let some things off her chest after the latest episode shows an argument between her and Shamia Morton Mwange involving a married neighbor of Angela. So Angela is saying this guy, okay, allegedly slept with Shamia. Okay, I showed y'all the picture of this guy, the video rather. They're saying this man is married, that Shamia's been messing around with him. She also has alleged that Shamia was sleeping with some Hawks players as well. Child, she's not letting this shit go. But as I told you guys, Shamia has now filed a cease and desist against Angela because she is revealing names and she's putting stuff out there. And Shamia has told her in the latest episode, like, stop digging and stop looking up stuff on her. It kind of gives a little, right? If people are telling you that, I don't know. Let's get into this. So Angela says, also, please go support Crash to Cash. George, which is the guy who is alleged to be married, that she's saying that slept with Shamia, George and Ashley's company. So the Ashley is the wife of George. And Angela is saying that she's really close friends with George and Ashley, but she has put out there that Shamia has been sleeping with George, who is married. All right. So she says a private conversation got exploited and twisted and turned. They've been wanting to get on the show. You guys made it. So it sounds like George and Ashley may have been trying to get on the show. It sounds like they may have been getting blocked from being on the show because of who is already on the show, to maybe keep a story from coming out about said persons. I don't know. Angela goes on to say that also, I didn't know what was said to my daughter until I saw it on the show. So she's alluding to when they had some type of event for Angela. Shamia was there. Angela's daughter was there as well. And as I told you guys in the last video, Shamia approached Angela's daughter and made a rude comment towards Angela's daughter about Angela, and it got back to Angela. So that's what she's talking about right here. She says, my reaction stands. Please don't speak to my daughter. And that I agree with. If you have a problem with me, do not confront my child on behalf of me. Like, don't do that. Okay. We ain't messing with that. All right. So Angela goes on to say that I'll leave with this. She said that it was brought to the group, not by me. She said the conversation was brought to social media with extra juice, not extra juice, child. Social media puts extra juice on it. Own it to wife. That don't make sense. And yet I brought the wrong receipt. She said, trust it all gets cleared up. So I hope you ain't trying to do that at the reunion, because you got to cease and desist on your girl. I don't want you to get sued. She goes on to say, okay, hang on, truth. Is coming. Hang on, truth is coming for all involved, wife included. So now she's getting ready to put the information out there because what the F, as you guys saw in the last episode where Shamia was saying that everything that Angela was saying was a lie. So now Angela is trying to clear her name and not be called a liar. So let's continue. Says it, okay, hang on, truth. Okay, we just saw it. So that's what's going on with that. These two are still going at it, child, off the record. Angela is over there on Twitter, honey, with the Twitter fingers going off and spilling her truth about what's going on. So obviously she don't give a fuck about no cease and desist, because baby, she's over there still talking. She is still talking. So she's not caring, I guess, about being sued. She's naming names. She's saying George and George's wife, Ashley, and that she is still alluding to there was something going on between Shamia and George. Weird, right? I really hope Shamia ain't sleeping around on her husband, child. That would be bad. That would really be bad. Okay, that would really, really be bad. All right, let's keep going, because I got one more piece to show with that. Then I got to get into my good receipt, child, that y'all been waiting on, because people have been asking me, and I'm going to show it today. I'm tired of talking about it, but let's get into this. So this is sad. If Angela had not spoken to Ashley on speakerphone, we would not have known that Angela was calling her asking for dirt on Shamia. Said, I hate when housewives resort to dirty games. Well, that's what you're supposed to do on reality shows, right? They want tea, they want dirt on the other person, which keeps the ratings up as well and keeps the show interesting. But as long as they don't get too gutter and cause them to get into like a physical altercation, which it almost did between Angela and Shamia, okay? Angela kept coming to the door, said, open the door, bitch. She was ready to rumble. This says, and if she lied about the whole George thing, how about the BB players? Root out basketball players is what they're saying. So let's get into this clip, because baby, shout out to the Bravo Shade Room.
Look at this text. Bitch, Ashley, the wife, said, hey girl, call me when you get a chance. Angela's lying.
All right, so it looks like say, hey girl, call me when you get a chance. This is Ashley. So Ashley is said to be the wife. Said I would love to clear up the lie that was told about us. So are they alluding that Angela lied on them? Ooh, girl, that's tea. Now I said, yeah, because I didn't know that you and I had beef and you thought that I was sleeping with your husband. So this is Shamia responding to Ashley. Shamia also goes on to say, shaking my head. So Ashley then responds by saying, never thought that. Angela is lying with the laughing emoji. So Angela, let me find out you out here lying. That could be a defamation lawsuit against you, love. Said that Shamia then responded by saying, then she had the nerve to deny asking you if you had any information on me and said y'all just want to be in or be on the show. So let's get into what they're saying.
Not you got real receipt. Time to get ready for bed. Good night, everybody. Good night. You read it for yourself.
Ooh, ain't that wild? Are you trying to come for my marriage? You trying to tear down my with a hawk?
All right, so I see here, say Angela is lying. Yeah, kind of the other part. All right, said, and Angela's whole motive is to tarnish your name because of something you said about her, which I didn't ask because it wasn't my business. She says, I had no information for her. She lives feet from me. Said that she's weird for even telling such a big lie, LOL, especially putting George in it. So that's what the wife is saying. Angela is saying to Shamia. Shamia's here in the blue, and she responds by saying, I wasn't even going to say y'all name because I know you want peace with your neighbor, but the lies have to stop. So Shamia is saying to the wife, these are lies. The wife has also said to Shamia that, yeah, I don't believe that for a second, and I think that Angela is lying. Angela also lives in the neighborhood with George and Ashley, which is the alleged people who is said to be in this situation with Shamia. Let's keep going.
It's disturbing. I should call her in front of the bitch. I don't understand it. Like,
You bold, bitch. Call him now.
oh Lord, Angela, get the out of my room.
I'm not
One
even
second,
bold.
move.
I
Let me
had to go into your
finish.
threshold.
Excuse me.
You basic
Bye,
bitch. Oh, Lord Jesus. Say that shit in my face, ho.
She just mad. She just got caught in a lie.
Gonna call Ashley, try and make a goddamn thing.
She's obsessed. You can do your investigating all you want, but when you start lying and once you put that kind of out there, it sticks, and then it takes forever for people to forget it. Do y'all understand how that look and how it make people feel?
Yeah, I get it. I'm gonna go let Angela know it's done. I can understand why Shamia is very upset. Accusing me of George is not the coolest thing.
The text come look at this text, bitch.
She crazy. They said if Portia's tapping Phaedra when Angela got caught in that lie, said it didn't open y'all eyes. Said it then I don't know what to tell you. Another person said it's so pressed for a moment against Shamia. Now your neighbor is calling you a liar and you look corny. They're talking about Angela. Says, but let her and Drew tell it. This is all really about Portia. Then it goes on to say, another person says that the people that were preaching Shamia need to be held accountable, but could never tell me what exactly they're holding Shamia accountable for. Said they are real quiet about accountability for Angela.
Yeah, George is not the coolest thing.
The text messages that you sent to Mr. Chocolate, the man that you've been sleeping with, having an affair with as a married. Oh, no.
You guys all know that Mr. Chocolate is Jamal Bryant, right? Right. Chocolate from what they were talking about on Real Housewives of Atlanta way back when Phaedra was alleged to be seeing some man named Mr. Chocolate is definitely Jamal Bryant. Okay, just to catch you guys up.
Child, everything that been done to her been done to me. Shoot.
Okay. I just talked to Shamia. I think we're all agreeing just to leave it where it's at because it's just getting up and up and up and up and up and up.
I'm calling Ashley.
Oh.
Hello.
What's going on? What got back to you?
Shamia said that I told you that her and George was I never told you that.
Ashley, baby, I never said that you said that. Sex is not even something we even spoke about. Girl, this your George. Now, if I implied that, it didn't come from you, and I wanted to get in front of that with you.
You pretty much just wanted to know if I had any information on Shamia, and I told you I didn't. I just wanted to remain mutual.
You see Portia go. Did y'all catch it? Did y'all catch Portia go? Ashley, y'all just heard Ashley, which is George's wife, says that Angela reached out to her to say, hey, do you have any dirt on Shamia? That's messy, Angela. Is it though? But when you want to know something, shit, how you gonna know unless you ask? So the two of them are fighting, and Angela reached out to her good friend, ex slash neighbor, to say, hey, do you have any dirt on Shamia? If so, let me know. Now, you just said this out loud in front of them. Now, y'all know they're gonna go back, especially Phaedra, gonna go back and tell Shamia that this child was asking around, Angela was asking around with the wife if she knew some dirt on you. We already know that shit. And you know, obviously Portia feels away because she just elbowed Phaedra whenever she heard it. Weird.
That was pretty much it.
All right, bye, Ashley and Arlie will be coming to play.
Why you get off the phone so fast, Angela, when she said that? Did y'all notice that? Angela hurried up and hung that damn phone. I'm saying, yeah, now the kids gonna come over and play. Now I gotta go. Shit, you weren't supposed to say that in front of them. Damn, Angela, I was rooting for you. Shit.
So where did it come up that he's her?
It came from me.
Oh,
I never said anybody said anything.
Because of the money.
oh, the money part.
George is not the coolest thing.
The text messages that you sent to Mr. Chocolate, the man that you've been sleeping with.
Oh, the money part.
If you think I'm going to give a reaction to Angela saying that Shamia slept with George, you're going to have to use AI.
Based on Shamia's actions, oh, bitch, you guilty.
And don't do it.
We can that it.
Yeah. Oh, the money part.
If you think I'm going to give a reaction.
Bruh. Angela, girl, she hurried up and got that wife up off the phone. And she said, yeah, you're the one, you know, you don't say that shit. Damn. They said, look, I love a messy housewife and I love Angela. Carry that bone, stir that pot, start that argument. But once you start knowingly making shit up or spreading fake rumors, that's where you start to lose me. So, Angela, you might be losing some fans behind this shit, girl, because you just played out in real time that you're reaching out to somebody trying to concoct a lie. And it sounds like you're trying to coerce the wife into agreeing with you in this damn lie. And the shit backfired right on the damn phone. Let me call her. Like she was gonna be, girl, yeah. And your ass got blasted. Damn, Angela. I hate that for you. I know they're gonna roast and toast your ass at fucking reunion. But let's move on. All right. So let's look at some Love and Marriage Huntsville. All right. I really want to talk about this shit again. But when people call me live, Lord, type in the chat. What is something that I always bring in videos whenever I do a video? What is something I always show when I'm talking? Okay, just type it. I need verification. Let me know I ain't crazy in here. All right. What is something that Caramel always shows whenever she talks about a topic? Let me know. I'll give y'all like 10 seconds just to put the shit up there. Oh my God. In the words of Mariah from Married to Medicine, I have the receipts. Right. Okay. All right, so now I'm gonna play the audio. I'm gonna play the audio to this. All right, because we gotta dead this shit. I do not want to talk about this shit. Absolutely no more. All right. Let's turn it all the way up. I do not want to talk about this no more. I don't feel like I'm gonna have to talk about it no more after this live. You say, yeah, it's absolutely my job to talk about it. And I always like to lead with receipts because people always like to call you a liar. That's something I don't do. I do a lot of things. I'm messy as fuck when I need to be, but lying is something that I do not do. So let's get into this. I'm gonna play this and y'all know exactly who it is. Fair use under the 1976 Act. All right, fair use. Let's get into it.
Why y'all lie on people? She was in there and couldn't pay for it, and she had to use all these credit cards. Now, if I goes in there and I'm gonna prove it to y'all, I'm gonna go to Walmart, I'm gonna get a whole bunch of clothes, and I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna go get me some old motherfucking cards, some Visa card, all my old cards that expired. Okay, so I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna swipe those damn cards. I'm gonna swipe those cards, and I want to see how many managers gonna come up there. Can y'all believe that, boy? All the time, managers come up when you're doing something wrong, right? Oh, that's what I thought. Because your card won't go through. So y'all felt like if it was if a card didn't go through, y'all think a manager gonna come up there? Come on, bitches, get real. Get real, hoes. Get real. Somebody said, no, Milwaukee, don't do it. No, I'm gonna have a video camera and I'm gonna see how many people gonna come and stand in line. The crazy part is they got all that from a photo. Exactly. And the photo ain't even showing no parts of Letitia's face or anything. She said, oh, her 2 kids was with her. Show me 1 kid. All I seen was a baby in the butt. The whole teacher wasn't pushing that baby around. damn well she wasn't pushing no baby around. And then furthermore, if you're gonna take a picture, baby, be good with it. I will be all outside with my camera like I'm taking a picture with me while I'm walking in front of her. Okay? I'll be walking in front of her because I'm gonna make sure they get this picture. Okay, click. I got everybody who behind me.
I don't need no more.
Sure I'm walking.
I don't need no more. So that is blatantly calling me a liar to say I don't have something that I deliberately would not put up. Okay, I'm a mom, so I know how I would feel if something like that happened. But like I said before, there are many reasons why cards decline. All right, let's look at those, shall we, before I drop the receipt, because I'm not even going to talk about this shit no more. I really ain't. We just gonna look at it because I like to educate people, honey. I like to educate people because, you know, some people on the internet ain't smart. Okay, everybody can't go to school like me. Shit. All right, so on my screen, why your Walmart card might decline. A Walmart card decline can happen for several reasons, ranging from simple account issues to more complex merchant or network issues. Okay, now I didn't say she was broke. That never came out of my mouth. The person who was in the line witnessed Tisha Scott in Walmart. Okay, her children, her two daughters were with her. All right. During this transaction, let me go back to my notes. I want to make sure I quote this right. During the transaction, Tisha became very, very, very antsy. She was not even thinking about nobody even taking no damn picture, for one. All right. So hold on. Now, the person, her children, her two daughters were with her. You guys have seen them on Love and Marriage Huntsville before. They're on social media. So I already checked with an attorney. That makes the kids public figures just as Tisha is, because they, you know, just like Melody's kids. Melody's kids are also public figures. All right. We see them. We share them. When we see them on social media, it's no different. So I don't want anyone saying that Caramel is bullying anyone's kids, because that's not what we do over here. I'm a mom. I don't bully kids. It's not in my pedigree to do. But when as a blogger, as a journalist, as a content creator, it is my duty to show receipts when I'm talking about things, especially if someone has asked me. You guys just heard her ask me to show a receipt if the child was there, correct? So I can do that because of what my job entails. Now, in the store was Tisha's oldest daughter, which is Macy, and her youngest daughter, which is Mila. We know that. I can say that. They were on Love and Marriage Huntsville several episodes, okay? Okay, hold on. Both of her daughters were hella embarrassed, and I'm just going to read what the person that gave me the information. I'm not going to reveal who it is. I would never reveal who it is because that's irrelevant. The point is, she was seen outside in Walmart, where a place where her own mother says she doesn't even shop, when she was obviously there. If she wasn't there, why was her kids there? And they're minors. Did they drive themselves to Walmart? Like, how? But okay. Hold on. All right, hold on. Okay, so this picture that you're going to see is the picture of Mila, and that was before the Walmart manager actually walked up. All right, it took Tisha so long in the line. People in the line were getting frustrated that both of her girls gradually stood away from Tisha, looking embarrassed. Hence the reason why the pictures mostly had Tisha. Now I'm going to share the ones that I have of Tisha as well. Again, for those of you that did not get to see that video. Okay. All right. The girls were hella embarrassed by this situation because they were in line for a very long time while Tisha was trying to figure out what was going on. All right. Tisha was buying grocery. All right. She had chocolate milk up there. She had apple juice. There were some other food items on the belt as well. Okay. Or in the bag as well. I'm sorry. In the bag as well. All right, so I'm not gonna share them because that's the whole conversation. But anyway, so why your Walmart card may decline? All right, common reasons for a Walmart card declining: card not activated. Okay, that can happen. You're in a hurry, you get a new card, you run to the store, you get ready to shop. If you don't activate that card, then it may not go through. It could have been that expired card. All right, if the date on that card is expired and you swipe it, it will not process. As you guys see that. If your card is locked, I've experienced that before, and I shared that with you guys at a gas station. I stopped at the QT, hopped out, didn't even realize that because I keep my cards locked, okay, for, special reasons. Just in case somebody find my card, if I drop it somewhere, you can't use it because it's locked. I went right on my phone, went to the app where my card is, tapped unlock, went right there and stuck the card into the pump and pumped my gas. Okay, that shit happened to me before. That's nothing to be embarrassed about. I still got my gas and got the fuck out of there. Incorrect PIN. If you forget your PIN and you put it in so many times, it can lock your card too. It can block the transaction because it you know, kind of look like fraud or something is what the bank will see it as, because most people know their PINs, correct? You should have the same PIN at least for all of your cards. Insufficient funds. If the card is linked to a savings or money account, there may not be enough for the actual balance that you're shopping for. Unusual spending patterns. If you're going places that is not a usual place that you would go, sometimes the bank will flag that account and not allow that transaction to go through for your protection. Okay, because sometimes people will steal your identity or your card and go to a city or county or somewhere or state that you probably never have been or shopped. They will flag to say, hey, did you make this purchase? And then you will have to go on to the way mine is set up. It'll send me a message on my phone and say, hey, did you make this purchase? Da, da, da. If so, press I accept or yes that I made this purchase, and then it will go through if that's the case. All right, because I've been traveling before and I did get that message. Unusual spending patterns. Okay, it will do that. Violation of terms. Okay, using the card for gambling, illegal goods and services, or ATM withdrawals. These are just different reasons as to why a card may decline. So no one just zoomed in to say, oh, she's broke. We said the card declined, and that's where we left it. The person that saw this interaction, it wasn't just one card. There were multiple cards that was tried in that transaction that declined. And that's not a lie. That is not a lie. All right. So let's get off that. All right. So let's show. Oh, wait, I'm jumping the gun. Okay. So just to show that the kids are on television. All right. Just to show. You guys may remember this episode. We're just going to go down memory lane just to show you guys. All right. And I'm doing this for another fair use for proof the children are a part of a television show, which does make them a public figure. Just like Melody and Martell's children, they have been seen on Love and Marriage Huntsville as well. We've shared videos with their children as well. Melody has never called me and cussed me out, ready to pull up and fight me for sharing anything with her kids on social media because her kids are public figures. All right, but let's get into this.
Have you seen Mom?
She's out at a business meeting.
So are you gonna cook?
MJ, you're a grown man. You can cook.
I don't know how to use the oven.
What do you need the oven for?
Pancakes.
You don't cook pancakes in the oven, man. All right, give me a second, man. I think
get your ass up and cook for these kids.
It's honestly almost a little irresponsible for Tisha to leave me at home with the kids by myself. Like, does she love these kids? We ran out of pancake juice. So Mimi, what do you want?
So I want pancakes.
Pancakes? How about if I cook cereal or eggs?
I want pancakes.
Well, we got eggs. I may have put too much oil in this. And you want waffle?
Yes, sir.
Why don't you just get a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? What? I found out that MJ's allergic to peanut butter, which is weird. Macy, you want some waffles? Come here. Like, what kind of woman leaves the dad at home by themselves with the kids?
Now they're your kids, right? Yeah. They are your kids, correct?
Macy, do you like syrup?
This is when they were staying in a townhome that was said to be Melody and Martell's townhome when they first came onto the show. You can tell their kids were much younger. MJ, their son, is in college now, so that's how far back this video goes. But I'm just showing the kids were on TV. This past season, their oldest daughter, Macy, was actually seen in a couple scenes with Marceau. One of the scenes was where they were getting pedicures done together and having father and daughter talk. Another scene was they were seen on, I think, sitting on a step, and they were talking about boys and her having a boyfriend or something to that effect. But the kids are definitely filming on the show most recently, so they are public figures. Okay.
You don't like waffles? So why'd you have to make these waffles if you didn't want them?
You said you want waffles like that.
I didn't hear you. What do you want? You want a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
I'll just take eggs.
You like eggs? Oh my.
Boy, if you don't make these kids some eggs and motherfucking bacon, this is so sad, right? So you guys see, I'm just showing you guys the kids are on TV. Okay, so let's get into these pictures. I do not want to talk. This is my last topic. I do not want to talk about this again. All right. So for her grandmother, who have told everyone on social media that I don't have pictures, that Tisha was not in Walmart, I have to show these pictures again, and I have to corroborate that her children were with her, and they were. Okay. So let's go ahead and share. Let's go ahead and share. Because I did not want to do this, but you asked me to show you. And we're okay. So this is Tisha. I already showed you guys this incident happened in January, this past January. Okay. That's how long this information been sat on. All right. I promise you. I already corroborated, showed you guys pictures from January. Tisha had the same hairstyle, all of that. All right. Let's keep going. So this is her at the register. The manager is here. The white guy standing here in the burgundy shirt. This is Tisha getting frustrated. Her kids were standing off to the side at this point. Okay. Pay attention to this. Let me go back. Pay attention to the lady in the black coat, because you're going to see this black coat again. Okay. You're going to see this black coat again. Pay attention. All right. Here's Tisha frustrated. She has her hands in her hair like, oh my God, what the fuck? All right. That's the reaction. All right. This is her. She's looking here as the manager is helping with whatever is going on. I don't know. What is that? That's groceries over there, right? Okay. Y'all see bags right here? This is her buggy. So the stuff has already been bagged up. This is groceries, okay? This is groceries. Y'all see here where my mouse is moving by the manager's derriere are bags of, it's a bag full of stuff that she has already had bagged up, that the cashier has bagged up and put into the buggy for them to get ready to check out to leave the store, okay? All right, this is a close-up. That's absolutely her. I don't know why they said, oh, you took a picture from the side. That could be anybody. Okay. All right, who is this? Let's stop sharing and let's go on my other page. And I know her grandmother's going to know exactly who it is when I share it. Who is that? Who is that in the pink coat? Same picture. So nobody say, oh, that's a different picture. No. No. This is the same white lady that was standing behind Tisha in line waiting to get ready to check out next. Same black coat. Her children were standing off to the side. This is her oldest daughter standing here with braids. Okay. This is her oldest daughter, Macy, standing here with the braids. You can't see her because the lady with the black jacket on is blocking. But right here, Marceau Jr., she looks just like her daddy. That's her. That's her. That's Mila, the baby girl. I didn't want to show this picture, but we can show it because she is a public figure. She's actually a TV star now. They've been seen on TV multiple times. So did I lie or did I tell the truth? You asked me to show it. If she was in Walmart and her car declined, I know in her video, she said that Tisha told her, I was never in Walmart. I don't know what they're talking about. That never happened. I was never there. Me and the kids were never in Walmart. I know at one point, her mom says she don't even shop in Walmart. That's a lie. She don't even shop there. But obviously you do if you were there with your kids who were very embarrassed in this moment because they had to take things out of the buggy for you to, and you walked out of the store with like 3 bags. You had a buggy full of stuff that you were trying to get, but you only were able to leave out of the store with a few items that your card would go through for. So I don't know what's going on with your card. Again, obviously it worked when you try to get less stuff versus the entire buggy of stuff, because she did walk out of the store. According to my source, she did walk out of the store with a couple bags, but not the buggy full of stuff. And I just showed y'all she had a buggy full of stuff that she was trying to purchase. This is in no way, shape, or form trying to embarrass anyone. I'm just showing that this person, this public figure, was seen out in Walmart, and just so happened someone who watches the show and just happened to be in the same line as this person, and she held up the line for a very, very long time. Like literally people behind them were getting out of line because they were tired of waiting. But it's definitely her. It's her. That's her daughter. That's a baby girl. Y'all seen them on TV. If you guys watch the show, you guys have seen them on TV, her girls. They all look just, both of them look like Marceau. They look just like Marceau. So it was very shocking. It was very, very shocking. But that's absolutely her. So I did not lie. So I need an apology from everybody, her minions especially, who sat on platforms and said that I'm a liar and that I'm just reporting things for clicks and views. I never do that. Y'all know I lead with receipts all the time. They say, oh, she took a picture from the side. That could be anyone. Yeah, it could be anyone. But who would have you? What stranger would be in Walmart with your children? Fair use. Fair use. So that's it. I mean, I think I proved it. That is actually you. Okay. So we're gonna get off this topic, but you were definitely in Walmart, love. I know she said that never happened. I was never. Yeah, you were there. You were there. That's why. That's how confident I was when I initially talked about this topic. I said, if I'm lying, sue me, and I will solicit the video from Walmart and take it to court. And then after court, I will come back on YouTube and play the video where she was actually in line. Okay, that's just how confident I was. That's why I knew I wasn't lying. When I say something like that, why am I gonna risk being sued for defamation or anything like that if I don't have my information, right? But I was really trying to show some grace and not go there. But when a person is saying to me, that's lying, you're lying, that's not my daughter. My daughter can buy your house. What she was saying about Marcella, my daughter can buy Marcella's house with her credit card, or she can do this, whatever. Maybe she can, I don't know. But on this day, she was there. I'm gonna show you one more time, and then I'm gonna get off here. Listen. She was actually there. Sorry. If you guys have watched the show, you guys know exactly. Her daughters are beautiful. Nothing against them. This is in no way, shape, or form trying to embarrass the kids. We're showing that they were there. They were standing off to the side during the time that this manager came up. They were embarrassed. They were standing over by the buggy, embarrassed. They literally had their heads down because she was still trying to figure this out to try to get this buggy full of stuff. That's her. This is her frustrated. This is the buggy of stuff that was rung up. Okay? This is a close-up. That's the baby. I'm going to show the other picture because when I zoom in, it makes it blurry, but that's absolutely her. Same black coat of the person who was standing behind Tisha for this transaction in Walmart. You guys know all that up there is Walmart. Same pictures. That's absolutely Walmart. So I think I've proven myself. Y'all gonna learn to listen to me. And when I say I have a receipt about something, I'm not lying. I'm not lying. But a lot of times when there are kids, you want to spare people, not put it up there. But I definitely checked with legal before I did it. And they said, were the kids seen on national television? I said, yeah. And they're all over social media as well. So it's not that you are exploiting children. That's not what it is. So we're not even going to try me on that. I did check with a legal a lawyer to be exact. And I can absolutely show this picture because your children are on a national television show and they're on social media. So there's the picture. You asked me for it. That's all I have to say. You don't even have to apologize because I don't even care that much. I just like the fact that I was right? So yeah, to all the content creators, her minions to be exact, that went live to call me a liar. Whoop, there it is. All right. Thank you, mods. Rose Armstead, Truth TV Podcast, and Tiffany Thomas for coming over and modding for me. Thank you so much. Thank you to all the content creators that joined this live. Okay. You guys know who you are. Y'all know I love y'all down. Thank you to all my caramelians for coming over, those in the chat, those that are in the bushes. Thank you to the haters that came over to get this good tea, because I know you about to run it back to show that I did not lie. Okay. So thank you all. Thank you all. And yeah. Okay. Mic drop. That's all I got. Shit, I don't lie. I told you I don't lie. I don't lie. When I put it out there, I was very confident when I put the pictures out there. But okay. All right, but that's all I have. Thank y'all. I'll see y'all later. All right. Please don't forget to like up my video. Please don't forget to hype up this video as well. And tell a friend, come on over to the Camera Rail Show, and I will see you later. Okay. Bye.
I wake up every minute with the fever dreams. I push my mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss. See, I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python, grab what I like real fast. Stroke until I have everything I attack, everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see, matter of fact. I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed, and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind, you know I'll always manifest it. Everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my